everyone.
Hi.
It is Sid and B.
With Judicious Mockery.
And we are back with some more
Master Detective Archives Raincode.
Apologies if I was telling Sid earlier, I'm a little stuffy today.
She's a stuffy girl.
And so apologies if
you can tell.
Try to clear my nose or something.
Don't mind us.
Just ignore that.
We're all human here.
Yeah. No robots on
No
this.
robots.
Definitely. No robots.
No robots.
Don't worry about it.
Stop
asking
accusing.
questions.
Stop. Anyway,
last we left off, we finished up our Chapter 2 investigation, which involved putting on a disguise, and then putting on another disguise. And then putting
also
on another disguise. And then
there was
actually
also
one more disguise on top of that.
Technically,
one more disguise on top of that,
so,
too. Yeah, five disguises.
Troubling.
We were playing as a lot of different characters. We started the chapter as Yuma, then we had Fem Yuma, then we had Kanai Ward and Yoshiko, and leaving off with Miss Martina Electro herself.
Which, by the way, I really liked going through, especially as the 3 students, and seeing what new information you can get as each person.
Yeah, like investigating the
clever.
same area, but like you're just able to learn different things because of who you are presenting as and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a very sort of cool, interesting way of doing the investigation. I agree.
For sure.
I think that this game has some interesting approaches to investigation where it's like, chapter 0, you have the whole like locked on a train thing, which is unique. Chapter 1, you are looking at a bunch of different crime scenes.
Yep.
This one, like you said, you're
coming at it from a bunch of different angles.
Yeah, you're going to the same places over and over and over again, but from different angles and getting new information. And the fact that you have like different people that you're like pairing with in the investigations and everything also keeps it fresh. I think that they do a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, and the person that you're pairing with has a forte that complements the scene.
Exactly.
Like, it's all very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got through the investigation, and wouldn't you know it, we of course had to, well disguised as Miss Martina Electro, run into the real Miss Martina Electro.
Disaster.
Not what you want to happen.
The exact opposite of what you wanted.
Yuma did have a good idea, which was to tell the peacekeepers that she was the fake one.
Was a good idea. Didn't really pan out very well.
He chose to take Dasuhiko and run into the theater as opposed to out of the building.
Which is wild. That's a wild thing to do.
A bizarre decision.
If he had run out, he could have just disguised as another random student.
Exactly.
Like, he had run into so many students.
It made no sense.
No.
But we were cornered, and what do we do when we're cornered? We call on Shinigami to open up that mystery labyrinth.
Yeah, we're in a really sticky spot. So
it's not a great spot. The good news is we are sort of at the end of Shinigami's annoying arc.
Phase.
Yep. So
the other good news is I'm at least coming into the mystery labyrinth, I think, for the first time with a rather well-developed theory of what happened.
Yes, Sid did put together. Obviously, I'm not commenting on the correctness of the theory, but Sid did put together a theory last time about how she thinks this all went down.
Because I think in Chapter 0, I had kind of bits and pieces, some dribs and drabs of a theory, but it wasn't really coming together. I had like parts explained, like I knew about like the moving car and stuff, but I didn't it didn't all come together in terms of who did it for any articulable reason. Chapter 1, I had some of the rooms kind of figured out, but I was really just randomly guessing who did it.
Right.
And I think I had an inkling of an idea that there was a copycat killer, but I had no idea who.
I think maybe you did. I can't remember.
Because I very much latched on to like the different cause of death.
Right, yes.
I have a couple of potential discrepancies in how the 2 murders link to one another. Like a couple different options, but I feel pretty comfortable in who was involved, at least in the second murder, and I actually have a decent guess as to who committed the first murder, which was Karen, whose actual name is Karen, but I keep saying Karen.
I mean, she's
it's
Karen.
funny.
Let's be real. Yeah, just in case anyone's curious, we know her name is Karen.
Yeah, no. I switched back and forth a couple times in the last episode, and it's only because
it's just fun to call her Karen.
Calling her Karen is fun. Yeah,
because
and sometimes
also,
I feel compelled to recognize her and use her real name.
Look at her. Like she
does seem like a Karen.
Like, come on.
It's a very Karen thing to do, to murder your friend.
It truly is.
I don't know why that murder happened, though, the first murder.
Right, yes.
That's still up in the air for me.
But yeah, anyway, with that, let's go ahead and jump in. We'll review the evidence, and as we do, once we do, you can talk through sort of
my theory,
your theory, and where you're at.
What?
Are we gonna get a super long loading screen?
Almost certainly.
It likes to trick us. Yeah, see? It like goes away, but then it comes back.
I'm almost certain we've read through
all the same stuff we've read.
All of them.
Yeah, we've read this.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah, we've read all of it.
All right, cutscene first?
Cutscene first, yeah.
Great. There's that snipple.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to mute my mic. I like need to do it a lot. Yeah, I mean, first things first, we need to explain to Yasuhiko what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah, Yasuhiko's got to be spooked. Can you imagine if one of your pals pulled you into this?
I'm trying to imagine if one day all of a sudden you and I were hanging out and then time froze and a busty goth girl showed up and pushed us both through a portal to this crazy Las Vegas netherworld.
Probably be a little spooked.
Sounds fun though.
It does sound fun, for sure.
What's going on? Where are we? Is this hell? Martina must have shot me.
No, that is a fair conclusion.
That is a fair conclusion, for sure.
No way. Why would I be in hell? Even when it comes to women, I always stop just shy of criminal activity.
Listen, at least there's a line.
At least there's a line.
And society has said that is the line.
Yes,
To be fair,
like, yeah.
That
like,
doesn't mean all behaviors were respectful, but it's better than the alternative, which is no line.
For sure.
Calm down, Yasuhiko. This place is a mystery labyrinth.
Huh? A mystery what?
Oh, let me explain for a bit.
Just gonna fast forward through that. Don't need that. We all kind of know.
I honestly kind of really like and respect their whole fast forwarding thing.
Yeah, it's way better than having to click through it.
Yeah, for sure.
Were you listening, Yasuhiko?
Oh god.
Oh
god.
sure.
Yeah, we knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, I was just doing some appraising.
Not the appraising.
Appraising?
Yuma, this babe is totally top tier. Where'd you meet a hottie like her?
Look, this
There's
whole
never a shortage of girls when you're around. You're the best wingman ever.
this whole turn of events is simply the only way it could have happened.
Yeah, it wouldn't be authentic to the character.
Exactly.
If you had any other response.
Master, this munchkin is an eyesore. You mind if I boom kill him now?
Fair.
Yeah,
fair request.
No, you can't.
There's no criminal activity.
Master, is that how it is between you two? You're making me jealous.
The hands, not the hands. You have to stop moving your hands like that, Yasuhiko. Also,
I just explained everything to you, but you weren't paying attention.
What's wrong with the length of your fingers?
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
It's bad.
It's bad. That's bad.
Like, look at his left. Look, the pinky on what looks like our left.
Yeah.
His right hand.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Stop that. Get rid of that.
Hey, let's hurry up and do, you know.
Why do you say it like that? Shit,
Chitty.
What does that mean? Is it something not family friendly.
It's not family friendly. Let's be real.
That's true. He keeps doing the hands.
He does. But look, he's not wrong. This is not family friendly.
100%.
Look at
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
Yuma's handling that rather well.
Oh yeah, he's cool with it. He's used to it by this point.
She must have some sort of dance background.
No, she's self-taught.
Really?
Yep,
Wow.
can confirm.
That's really impressive. It's hard to do because like you'd have to like record yourself and look at your movements.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
a lot of work goes into this. No, this is a part that's not family friendly.
Nom nom nom.
To be clear, I'm not entirely sure who this is friendly towards, but definitely not families.
Yeah, it's just I mean perhaps just isn't friendly.
Whoa! This is nice.
Still with the hand.
Yasuhiko,
You gotta stop with the hand.
Please be cool. Oh God.
I'm so excited. I feel like I just discovered a whole new kink.
I mean, good for him, I
Good
guess.
for him. He's really exploring his sexuality.
Yeah.
Hey, Yuma, me next, yeah? Let's swap places.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, but that's not possible. Shinigami's powers can only be used by whoever made a pact with her.
A pact? This goes even deeper than I thought.
I explained that earlier too.
Yasuhiko missed all of this.
Completely zoned out.
Anyway, next up
Anyway.
is materializing the solution key.
Now, how's he gonna react to this?
Certainly less kind of.
One would
Here
hope.
you go, Master.
One would hope.
But like,
She's perfect.
Oh God.
I'm in love.
yeah, one would hope.
One wouldn't receive the hands.
Really? All right, I've made up my mind. I have no idea what this mystery labyrinth thing is. But before we get out of here, I'll get you to fall in love with me.
And how would he
Well, good
possibly
luck with
know what the
that.
mystery labyrinth is? How could he know that? It's not like someone just explained it to him.
No, how? Never.
How could he know?
If you decapitate yourself, then I would consider it.
Oh.
That's a good.
That can be
Yeah, I was
easily
gonna say
arranged.
that's easy.
Yasuhiko,
Oh, look at his eyes.
where did the bandage come from?
He's such a bad boy.
Where did the leaf
Clover?
stick come
Your
from?
two-leaf clover?
A 2-leaf clover.
No, it can't.
Now, let's set off to unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the culprit who preys on the truth.
Me.
Right. This is the beginning of our battle for love.
Sure.
Jeez, I hope this works out.
We all have to have a motivation.
We do. We do.
So. Doing that. Oh, doing nothing now.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth. Oh, talk about creepy. Hey, why don't we just head back and grab something sweet?
Head back where?
I'll say I much preferred Halara as our companion.
I wonder why.
I'll say that.
I prefer corpses and mysteries over sweets.
I think you'd be hard pressed. Look, I don't hate Yasuhiko as much as a lot of people do. A lot of people like despise him. But I
I
think
do
you
think
would
he's
be
probably the worst companion.
I think you would be hard pressed to find anyone that at the very least, whether they think he's the worst or whatever, at the very least prefer him over Halara. I'm sure there is someone, but I think it's probably not many people.
Okay, we've got Halara, we've got Yasuhiko. Who are the other companions?
The other master detectives
Yes.
are Fubuki
Yep.
and Vivia.
Yeah, so I do think that he's the worst
I personally do agree with that.
in terms of like personality. So
What? Hey! What? Hold on, wait for me! Don't leave me behind!
Yeah, I mean, like, Halara is just so badass. Vivia is just like the coolest.
By the way,
Don't
Yuma-
run yet.
there's something I gotta ask.
Because we'll go into the menu after this
Oh,
to
sure,
review our
sure.
keys. But I think like Halar's a badass.
True.
Vivia's just like cool and
Love my life.
interesting in his fireplace, you know.
Of course.
Fubuki, I am obsessed with.
You are
because
obsessed
she's
with
awesome.
Fubooks.
And Desuhiko's like fine,
Annoying.
in my opinion.
He's annoying.
But he's definitely.
I get it. I get the character. He's a caricature. He's probably pure at heart. That probably comes out at some point. Hasn't yet.
Like the thing Tetsuhiko is, you know, pervy and definitely annoying at times. I respect that he does have his like bro moments, like when he like in the last episode when he like jumped at Martina and grabbed her and was like, "Yuma,
that was
run."
nice.
Like I respect that he has like that sort of like those sort of moments.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, like you're annoying, but like you're a good guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely out of those four, he's bottom of my list.
For sure. All right. Shall we now look at the?
I don't know if we
Keys?
can until we finish this dialogue, but then we'll look at it.
I don't remember how I got here. Is it because I'm in love?
Yes,
We probably
that is
explained
why.
It's not love, it's the mystery labyrinth.
this. Those two get confused all the
They
time.
do. It's understandable, really.
When an outsider enters the mystery labyrinth, their memories are sealed away.
This isn't gonna mess up my brain, is it? Am I gonna be alright?
No, you're not.
You were never all right. So.
What difference does it make? Your brain is already messed up.
Yeah. See.
There we go. Shinigami gets it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go into the menu.
I have a question before we start going through the solution keys.
What is that?
What are requests?
Requests are the side quests we've been doing.
Oh.
Detective's responsibility?
Yeah,
to help those
we've
in
never
need.
clicked on this tab.
No.
Yeah.
I guess because we just do them all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so these are just all the
me
side
pick
quests
them
we've gotten.
Fun. Okay, and we have a we can't do it right now. It looks like, but we have a gumshoe gab waiting for us, right?
We do have a gumshoe gab waiting for us.
That we can hit up next time we're
Correct.
out of the mystery labyrinth.
Yeah, we haven't really been going through profiles or glossary. There are some games that we have on our list to play where they have like a glossary, and I'll definitely like make you go through the glossary for those.
Yeah.
This one, the glossary is not like anything particular.
So
It's like
simple.
it gives you more information, but it's not like there are some glossaries in other games that I've played where it's like there's a lot of like interesting, funny stuff. This is just like information.
Oh, these are the things.
They're
Some of them are the things that we click through.
a little bit. They don't have the same text, but they are like
Some of this overlapping topics.
Yes, like we have. There has been a
Riverbank,
Riverbank one. There
Flora.
has been a Flora and Kanai Ward one.
Okay. All right. Let's just clear this out.
Yeah, like the.
No.
Oh yeah. This is just all the tutorials. Hopefully, so there was a glitch when I was playing through this game that you could not clear out the new. Oh, thank God.
Woo!
That makes me feel so much better.
Okay.
Yuma's
some of
new.
these are up to number 1. Funny.
Yeah, they have them for each chapter. And those are just all the peacekeepers.
And the people who died. Sorry, servant. If we click on him, can we see?
Can we see that he? No, we
No.
can't.
Dang. True.
Aiko and Karen.
Oh, I'm not going to click in all of them. That's not worth it.
Yeah, we can quickly do that later. Well, actually, if you go to click on Yuma, and now just press left, press the joystick a bunch of times, or don't press. Yeah, just keep doing that like a bunch of times. That'll quickly get through them all. Or are you just like holding it down?
Yeah.
It goes way slower than I thought it would. I thought it would be like. Vrr.
Nope.
Okay, we're almost
Boy.
there. Okay, we're good. There
Great.
we go.
Case file.
If you're
Yeah,
not
that's just each,
lost,
like,
why not check your
chapter?
notes?
Glossary.
But that created a
'cause
new
we just got a new
glossary entry.
tutorial from Shinigami. Okay,
All right.
there we go. It's an endless cycle.
Thank you for listening to our TED Talk.
Okay, last but not
Solution
least,
keys.
solution keys. What we actually came into this menu to look at.
Okay. So we'll just go through them, read them, and then I'll give my kind of theory of how it plays in.
Yeah.
Okay. Wine glasses. On rehearsal days, props are transported from the theater club's underground storage right after school. The wine glasses had been upside down on the stage shelf since then. The props were set up on stage at least 1 hour before the performance. The student in charge of props placed the wine glasses. They were spotless at the time. Poison was detected in the glass held by the victim, but the other glass had no such traces. So this goes to my theory that originally the prop glass was fine. Help me with names again.
Who are you referring to?
Yoshiko. Actually, it's on the screen. Yoshiko comes in partway through the performance, has a tainted wine glass that she has painted poison onto it, and somehow switches it, or puts it backstage for Warren to switch. Rather, wine bottle. The bottle doesn't contain wine, but grape juice. Kurumi made the switch. Before she went to see Yuma, fellow theater club members asked Kurumi to help after school. She was handed an unopened wine bottle that she opened and emptied, pouring the wine into the sink. She then poured a can of grape juice she bought at the cafeteria into the bottle. After that, the bottle and glasses were placed on the shelf. Before the performance started, no poison was detected in or on the wine bottle. So I imagine this is going to be used to defeat the accusation that Kurumi poisoned the wine, because no poison was found in the wine. Poison vial. A prop, not an actual poison vial. Empty from the beginning, it is dry and shows no signs of ever being wet. Its lid is loose and it can easily spill, so it wasn't filled, even with colored water. During the performance, Karin only pretended to pour poison from this vial into the glass, so again saying that the poison did not come from the poison vial used in the set. The shuffling of the glasses was done by Warren, then Karin. The script contains these instructions. Anatoly shuffles glasses. Note, make sure the audience cannot see the glasses. This presentation makes the result feel unpredictable to the audience. If the glasses were in plain sight, no matter how fast they were shuffled, it will be easy for the audience to tell which had the poison. The script notes to shuffle the glasses a few times, but it does not direct which one to take. Because of this, one can tell that neither Karin nor Warren knew the results of the shuffling. However, both members of the lighting crew could see how the glasses were being shuffled from the catwalk above. After the shuffling was done, Kurane shined the spotlight on one of the glasses, and an underclassman overlapped that light with another. So this plays in because we know from a different prompt that Kurane puts the spot. We know from Karin's notes that Kurane puts the spotlight on the one that she then takes, which I think this is what loops Kurane into the idea, because she can see how they're shuffled from above. So she knows which one is poisoned and then essentially prompts Karin to take the poison one. Yoshiko's actions. Yuma noticed Yoshiko walking down the aisle between audience seating during the performance. However, he didn't see if she sat back down. If she wasn't in the audience, he doesn't know where else she could have gone. According to the production manager, Yoshiko typically watches plays beginning to end. But for this performance, she arrived late to the theater hall. She sat at the right edge of the front row and didn't leave before the blackout. So I think that kind of narrows our timing. So when she puts the glass up is probably during the blackout. It also shows that she got there late, which gives her an opportunity to have poisoned the glass before the poison becomes inactive 30 minutes after it is exposed to oxygen. Warner's actions. Kurumi testified that from the wings, she did not see anything suspicious about Warren, who was listening to music to concentrate until the performance began. As far as Kurumi knows, Warren did not go anywhere near the glasses or bottle before the performance. Right after the scene when the lights went out, Warren approached the shelf to take a plate. Her back was turned to the audience, so her hands were not visible for about 2 to 3 seconds. Would it really be possible to pour poison she had hidden on her person in that time frame? Karin transported the glasses and bottle and prepared the poison vial. After shuffling the glasses, she was the first to pick one. Considering these details, it would be difficult for Warren to have intentionally poisoned Karin, which I think just reduces the chances that it was anything she could have done on her own. She must have been given the poisoned glass from Yoshiko. Kurane was managing the lights, so she was working above the stage instead of on it. Above the stage is a catwalk where the lights can be adjusted, and Kurane was there. There was one other person besides Kurane working the lights. Again, this is saying that she alone could not have caused the death. That she was more of a prompter, like I've said, the lights. Karin's corpse. There are no external injuries, and given the circumstances, it is likely she died from drinking the poison. Obvious. Karin's manner. Karin was more tense than usual prior to the start of the performance, pacing restlessly and yelling at underclassmen who were slow to make preparations. However, she's been this way since Aiko's death. Not sure what this means other than she is potentially worried about a backlash, maybe, since I think she caused Aiko's death. Stage blackout. During the performance, there was a blackout and the entire hall went dark. There was not enough time for anyone besides the actors to go on stage during that time. So I imagine some stuff happens here. Again, I imagine this is when Yoshiko goes backstage, perhaps not on stage, and provides the glass that Warna grabs maybe and does the switch. That's kind of my guess. Catwalk. There are multiple spots for the stage on the catwalk. From the catwalk, the table directly below can be seen. Although the audience can't see the shuffling of the glasses, it can be seen from the catwalk.
So this is kind of saying the same thing that
Yep.
we read earlier?
Exactly. Poison properties. A poison thought to be used in Karin's murder. The bottle has a label that says this chemical will react to oxygen in open air, rendering it harmless 30 minutes after the bottle is unsealed. So again, that just narrows the timeline.
Yep.
Another glass. The prop glasses for this performance were prepared by Yoshiko. Since their thin stems can easily break, she purchased a total of 4, including backups. According to the prop master, there were 2 spare wine glasses on a shelf in storage, but one went missing. The same type of glass as the one used in the play was in Yoshiko's locker. So I think that was one of the ones that was originally intended for the stage that was inspected, and she took one of the backups, painted it with poison, and swapped them. Lighting staff testimony. There was nothing unusual about Kurine during the performance. She went up to the catwalk before the play and stayed there for the duration. Since the lighting crew requires perfect teamwork, if one of them had done something unusual, it would have been immediately noticed. Same thing we would say. 2-shot photo with Yoshiko. A photo of Yoshiko and Aiko. It appears the two of them were cut out from a larger photo. I don't really know what's going on with the photos other than showing that like everyone was friends with them. All of the three remaining girls.
All of the Yoshiko, Warna, and Kurine?
Yes. Which I guess that goes to the motive to perform a revenge killing on Karin if Karin killed Aiko. Water gun. A water gun that looks like a real gun. There's a hole for adding water on top. No clue. Literally no clue what this is. Costume staff testimony. If the costumes were given a final check in the wings right before the performance, it would have been impossible for Warna or Karin to hide something under their outfits, which is why that's not part of our theory. Production manager's testimony. In order to express the intertwining fates of Anatoly and Natasha, the spotlights were overlapped on the shuffled glass. It was Kurine who came up with this spotlight idea. So that contributes to the idea that she developed the I'll show you which one to take first, and it's gonna like the intertwining spotlights. Rumors from the theater club. The theater club members talked about how real poison was mixed into either the glass or wine bottle during the scene where Warna could approach the shelf in the middle of the story. The glasses were upside down on the shelf, so it's unknown whether it was possible or not. Sure, I guess more or less the same stuff we've been saying. Aiko's death 6 months ago. Details of the incident from 6 months ago. After school, Aiko's body was found in the flower bed behind the school. There were injuries to her head, and the cause of death was blood loss. Neither foot had shoes on, and said shoes were found on the roof of the school building, set neatly together. Due to this, the peacekeepers deemed it a suicide via jumping off the roof. Karin was the first to discover the body. She heard something falling and went to check on it, testifying she found Aiko in the flower bed. Aiko was the theater club star, and although she was incredibly popular, she seemed to have concerns about her future. Again, this to me is very clearly a murder based on what I said last episode about the brick and the blood splatter only being on that one brick.
Right.
Aiko's photo, the last photo of Aiko before her death.
We've seen it.
Chemistry lab poison. The poison that was kept in the chemistry lab. The bottle's lid was unsealed. The bottle is too large to keep concealed on one's person. It's possible it was transferred to another container and transported that way. The bottle's description says, this chemical will react to oxygen in open air, rendering it harmless 30 minutes after the bottle is unsealed. Once opened, oxidation cannot be stopped. Transferring to another sealed container will not prevent this process. Same thing we've been saying with the 30-minute timeline. Paintbrush. A paintbrush found next to the chemical shelf in the chemistry lab. It was wet, if I recall correctly.
It was, and it's weird that that's not included in this.
Yeah, that's like a very relevant. That's the only reason.
Yes,
it's relevant.
it did say when we found it that the tip of it was wet.
And I think that was used to paint the poison onto the glass. Eyedropper. An eyedropper, typically used in science experiments, it doesn't appear to have been used. I assume. Well, it doesn't appear to have been used. I don't know. Maybe that's to disprove how the wine got poisoned. Maybe they'll be like, she could have used an eyedropper from, and it's like, well, no, the eyedroppers weren't used, so she didn't just take poison and stick it in the wine. Script notes. A script that was inside Karin's locker. There's a written note that says, take the glass the spotlight hits first. Concerning the handwriting, it's likely Karin wrote these notes herself, plays into the theory that that's how she knew to take the poisoned wine glass. 2-shot photo with Warna. A photo of Warren and Aiko. It appears the two of them were cut out from a larger photo. Friendship. Scrapbook. A scrapbook
Friendship.
owned by Kurine. There are magazine and newspaper clippings pasted in. All the articles are about Aiko. Friendship. Two-shot photo with Kurine. Kurine and Aiko. It appears two of them were cut out from a larger photo. Friendship. All right.
That's it.
That was a lot of fast reading.
That was a lot of fast reading. You were
Yeah.
racing through that.
I sure was. I already had my theory developed, and this did not change anything.
Alrighty, then let's get moving. Running down this hallway.
We're moving.
We're moving and grooving.
Anyway, are we at the exit yet?
Yes, we're done, Dasuhiko. We finished.
We just got here.
Oh, if only there was a brave, strong boy around. I would swap my master for him in a heartbeat.
Playing him like a fiddle.
You can do that?
No.
All right! Now I'm getting pumped up!
Oh,
And
off
he's
he
off.
goes. I wonder if he'll be okay.
Only time will tell.
Who cares? He's just gonna slow us down anyway.
Shinigami's like, I just wanted to get rid of him, so.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, we've got trouble, Yuma! There's something up ahead!
Was it a cue? Did it look like a tiny creature?
No, it's a witch! A witch is about to execute somebody!
Sorry.
You doing okay there, buddy?
Execute?
What do you mean?
Feeling all right?
Beautiful. Let's take a look.
Mysterious.
You're going to ward it? Not running away? Seriously?
Of course.
What's a better Shinigami saying? Mysteriful? Or I'm horny for mysteries?
I'm horny for mysteries all the
Yeah,
way.
okay. That was sort of an obvious question.
Yeah. I love his shoes.
Yuma shoes?
Yes.
They are nice boots.
I don't see a witch.
Where's the switch at?
No one. Anyway, off we go.
Over there! There!
What you
see?
talking about?
Damn, that witch is scary!
Ooh.
Oh, that's Martina.
That's Martina. We know her.
That's a mystery phantom.
classic.
They're mysteries given form that try to block us from reaching the truth.
But they never
They
do.
appear in the form of someone interfering with the investigation.
Now that you mention it, that witch kind of looks like the peacekeeper Martina. She's the one hiding the truth.
For sure.
Of course she is.
What is she doing over there?
I shall now commence the execution.
You shall not.
All criminals must be purified by the holy fire of darkness.
Her eyes? Gay.
I mean, yes. That's just... All the mystery phantoms are gay, though.
True.
Pulling
And,
out those...
all gays are mystery phantoms in a way.
That's true.
Ah, dang.
Oh, shoot.
Hate to see it.
Fan service? Nice.
Hey,
That's
we love a
the
self-aware
ego.
game.
So she's pinning the crime on the flat-chested Uggo, then killing her to cover up the truth.
This is terrible. We have to save her.
Relax, this is the mystery labyrinth, remember? That's not actually her.
So true.
But still, I can't leave her like this.
But did you not hear what
It's not her, though.
You dare intervene in this execution?
Cool graphics.
Yeah.
Anyone who defies the peacekeepers will suffer the same fate!
We got the Dubs gay. Or Trip gay.
Trip gay. Me when I trip.
Oh no, I've tripped gay.
And we're right into it.
Right
The
into a reasoning death
deathmatch.
match. Remember, you have like...
Any shady statement slip by.
Repel?
Yeah, so repel is basically that there's a statement that is false, but you don't have like a... You don't have like a what do they call it? Truth bullet, whatever they call it in this game.
Solution key?
A solution key to combat it. You just say, no, that's wrong,
Interesting.
of your own
Okay.
accord. And you have like more movement speed and stamina and all this stuff now. Look at your health bar.
You're a detective? How
Well, I'm not,
foolish.
but
Get in my way and you'll be executed. You dare defy me?
None of these are real, like, value statements.
It's clear who the culprit is.
That claim doesn't hold up.
Look at you getting the controls. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much. Oh, and we have fast forward. That's nice.
Yes, we do have fast
That's
forward.
impossible. You don't have any evidence.
You're a fool to defy peacekeepers. Very well. Allow me to educate you.
I will adjudicate.
Oh, now I have.
Now you
okay.
have solution keys.
Okay.
The truth is already apparent. The culprit must be Kurumi.
Shit.
Prior
How do I
to
jump?
the
You can
performance,
just
Oh,
She
cool.
switched the wine with the juice.
All right, that's clearly.
So, just
Yeah, I remember this one says that there's no poison in the wine.
right, but just the statement right now says she switched the wine with juice.
Which is true.
Right.
But I do want to use this because that's where I say go.
Sure. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't
At that
like
moment, she
it-
mixed
that
in
you
the
didn't,
poison
like-
to commit the crime.
Dang.
Oh, you pressed the wrong
Kurumi could
button.
have done
You
it.
pressed the slash button, not the rebuttal button.
Ah.
It's the simple truth. If you intend.
Wait, I
to
want
buy
to.
us
I want to
out,
press slash. No.
You shall also be
Oof.
executed.
Oh.
Slash gets rid of the like
Noise.
the pink noise. If poison was put in when the contents were switched out, I guess that would make the flat-chested Uggo the killer.
No.
No, Kurumi couldn't have committed the murder using poison. To prove it, you need to know the properties of the poison. So the solution key with that information is
The truth is already apparent.
okay. Sorry,
The
what do I
culprit
use to?
must be Kurumi.
X is rebuttal.
Ah, cool.
Prior to the performance, she switched.
It's
the
funny,
wine
you
with
did
the
it right
juice.
on the last one.
At that moment, she mixed in the poison to commit the crime.
Yeah, that was the
Oh.
only control in the last one.
Assuming the flat-chested Uggo was the killer, she would have mixed in the poison while switching out the wine. But that was before the performance began, more than 45 minutes before the
Oh,
incident.
this was not correct.
In that case,
And in that case, that poison wouldn't have been able to kill anyone.
Do any of the solution keys have evidence to help prove that? Take another look.
All right.
I mean, I think that the one you presented also.
Okay, they want me
does
to do
it,
this
but-
because it. Yeah, I agree, but
It's
whatever.
already apparent. The culprit must be Kurumi. Prior to the performance, she switched the wine
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
juice. At that moment, she mixed in the poison to commit the crime.
I'll slash through this mystery.
There we go. Yeah, my thought process was there's no poison in the wine.
Right, which makes sense. That is a
That would disprove that she poisoned her with the wine.
for sure.
Is neutralized 30 minutes after being exposed to
Like
open
this,
air.
this.
But so does this. This
like,
also makes
both
sense.
of
They
them
both-
disprove it, but both of
It
them
would be-
equally disprove it.
Yeah, it's weird to have both as options.
Right.
But Kurumi switched out the wine before the performance began, meaning more than 30 minutes had passed. So even if Kurumi had mixed in the poison, by the time the incident occurred, it would have been completely neutralized. Which means Kurumi isn't the culprit.
You killed her.
Yeah, I pointed this out to you in person though.
We
and you
literally
didn't
did,
care.
and you just laughed about how our logic was awesome, and then left.
Yeah, and then you walked away after
Not-
having a weird orgasm.
Not only did she not care, she explicitly acknowledged that we were right, and then was like, "Well, fuck you, bye."
Alrighty, I'll save Kurumi. Leave it to me.
You've done nothing.
Hey, wait!
It's all right now. Hey, aren't you getting kind of cold? I'll warm you right up.
Just so you go.
Ooh, that's tough.
Hate to see it.
That's tough.
It's the victim.
It's also not Kurumi.
Yeah, that's for sure, Karin.
I am the culprit who killed me.
No.
The truth is, this was a suicide.
That's a hell of a way to commit
No.
suicide.
Yeah, not even in the show, in rehearsal.
That is a hell of a way to commit suicide.
I put in the poison myself. I killed myself. I I'm so sorry.
All right, so I'm already foretelling
I'm sorry too.
that this is going to be something about her not being able to carry things onto the stage in her clothes.
No, it wasn't a suicide. I won't let her take the blame just to end this investigation.
Back to another reasoning death match.
No, but I think you did do a murder. To be clear, just not your own murder.
You did do murder.
I think.
Murder was the thing that you've done.
All right, what we got? Currents. All right. No external injuries. Okay, that could be something. Dry. That could be something. That's probably not going to disprove. Right.
If anything, that feels like it would suggest maybe she did kill herself or have some involvement in what happened.
So sorry. This was just a suicide.
God, I'm so bad at timing.
It's all my fault. I wanted to die on
Remember, you
stage.
get bonus points if you do like a last second die.
Yeah, I know.
Real poison in the vial. This is the truth.
No.
No. Calm down.
No, the vial used on stage was just another prop. It was empty. There was no poison
Never
in it.
any liquid in it.
As a matter of fact, the vial was dry. There definitely weren't any signs of it being used.
Definitely.
So it's impossible to commit suicide using that vial.
Ooh, got him.
Impossible.
Bye, Mystery Phantom Karen.
Bye-bye. All right, that one went smoother.
That one did go very smoothly.
Did you get it? Really dodged a bullet there. I was about to make my move.
Dasuhiko, you're useless.
True.
You shouldn't approach women in the mystery labyrinth. This isn't the real world.
Maybe
Yeah.
you shouldn't approach women in
Ever,
the real world
anywhere.
either.
I didn't expect you, of all people, to warn me about ladies. This mystery labyrinth is terrifying.
True. Truth.
And we're walking.
We're walking.
Hang on. Why was it impossible to have been a suicide?
We just went over
why
this.
We're like laggy a little bit.
What do you mean?
It felt like that was moving slowly. Maybe it's just my...
Even if the vial wasn't used, she still could have drank the poison herself.
But the only thing Cotton drank from on stage was the shuffled glass. Even if Cotton added in the poison, there's no guarantee she'd be the one to drink it herself.
True.
It's not how someone who wanted to die would go about it.
True.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember the play, so I didn't know it got shuffled. Hang on. Wouldn't the same be true for the culprit? If the glasses on stage were switched around, there's no guarantee the victim will take the poison one, right?
Or is there?
One would normally think that that is the case.
Oh, maybe the killer wasn't aiming at Cotton specifically, but just wanted either actress to die.
No.
That was your original thought.
Can't completely rule that out.
That's gotta be it. I'm a genius, even without my memories.
Well done,
What do you think,
Dasuhiko.
Shinigami? You, wanna dump your master for me?
I'm not sure. Can you escort me all the way through this mystery labyrinth?
As she flies.
Yeah, of course. I'll grab a taxi or whatever to take you.
That is how it works, yes.
For sure.
Jeez.
What the?
Oh.
Turn on the lights!
Oh my. The lights have gone. Also, we got a school bell going.
Church bell?
No, this is a school bell.
I've never heard a school bell
Well,
sound like that.
You had a very unusual school experience.
Is that a normal school bell sound?
Yeah.
Really?
Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding
What
dong.
is this place? It looks like the school.
I mean, you must be right.
It is traditionally a school bell, but it's especially I think it's maybe not like it's not like used everywhere in the U.S. In Japan, I know for sure that is like the typical school bell.
Sure. We had a school bell. It was just like a like it wasn't like a church bell sound.
I mean, like think about that's the school bell in Danganronpa.
True. That's true.
And there are 3 doors?
Looks like it's up to me.
There it is again.
Oh, here we go. Yuma's favorite part.
Ugh, here it is again. How?
How? It's like the seagulls from Finding Nemo.
How?
This isn't okay at all. This could kill me.
Never mind that. Look.
Yeah, I see it says how everywhere.
It seems the roots are separated based on the how-done-it aspect of the case.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, how done it?
What? You're a master detective and you don't know? Don't tell me you're a how-done-it virgin.
Oh my, okay.
Ew, gross.
Why gross? What?
Wait, I know what this is. I was just testing Yuma since he's a trainee.
That makes sense. Yes, thank you, Desi.
Well, Yuma, did you figure it out?
It's about how the crime was done, right?
Yep, and once we solve all 3 hows for the crime, the final route, the conclusion of the whodunit, should appear.
And who done it is about the culprit's identity. If we figure out how the poison was applied, it'll identify the culprit.
Nice. You sure know your stuff. So, which way should we go?
We'll probably have to explore all of them, so I'll let you pick the order, Master. I suggest we start with whatever route has the easiest answers, so we can solve it quickly.
Thanks, Shinigami. I forgot to tell you. They announced that they are releasing a ultimate version of MDA Rain Code for PlayStation and PC and other non-Switch consoles.
Fun.
Yes.
All right. Let me talk to them quickly.
Thank you.
Don't
You're
overthink
learning.
it.
I'm proud of you.
We'll just have to take care of them one by one.
Come on, hurry up and decide.
Have you decided on a door to go through yet? Just pick one already.
Okay.
How are we feeling? We got how was the poison mixed into the glass? How was the poison brought to the theater hall? And how was the poisoned glass chosen?
Honestly, I feel most confident about the left and right.
Okay.
It feels to me like it'll be essentially each question is answered by a different girl. But then how was the poison brought to the theater hall is tricky because these two should be the same answer under my theory. And this should be Kanai. So I think we're just going to go left to right. I think that's kind of like a clear time.
Sure. How was the poison
Sure you
mixed
wanna
into the
take that. How was
glass?
the poison mixed into the glass route? And don't blame me if you die.
Yeah, and my theory is the paintbrush.
So, we're gonna solve the mystery of how was the poison mixed into the glass.
Now, something else that...
Actually, I was thinking about that. Maybe it's wrong to think the poison was in the glass itself.
Something that I appreciate about this...
the peacekeeper said the same thing.
Yeah, I can't stop it from triggering.
The poison was only found on the victim's glass.
Oh, right. If that's the case, it narrows down the possibilities for how by a lot.
But don't let your guard down. Unriddling a mystery labyrinth is never so simple.
Something that I like about this mystery labyrinth a lot that I wish they did in more is theming. The fact that we're in a school now is really cool.
Agreed.
I feel like they don't do that enough throughout this game, and I feel like that's a really just having that kind of visual change, even if it's still just the same thing of just running down a hallway.
Yeah.
Helps a lot with sort of immersing yourself in the case.
Agreed.
As a more complex thing, I do think it would be cool if they actually made the mystery labyrinth more like a maze, and you actually have to like choose which way to go as opposed to just running down a hallway.
An actual labyrinth.
But that sort of is a different step up than I think, just like changing the theming of it.
Yeah. One's just essentially graphic design. The other actually changes the interplay.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
now we're in
this
Indiana
now.
Jones. Look at Tesahiko's run.
I told you it wasn't easy.
He's scrambling.
Stop laughing!
Don't worry. Come on, concentrate.
Concentrate. Annihilate. When was the glass set on the stage? What'd you press?
During. Oh, that was wrong.
So this one's a little...
Oh, you mean the original glass?
Yeah, this
Okay.
question is a little vague.
This door.
That is vague. I thought you meant the poison glass. The glass seems to be the relevant glass.
Yeah.
Prop Master placed the glasses on the shelf an hour before the performance began.
This is real bad, Yuma. We got more boulders coming at
This
us.
is a consistent problem with the entire like Danganronpa style franchise, including this game, is that sometimes the questions are just not worded as precisely as they should be.
Right.
Come on, concentrate. There's
All
another door,
right. When was
Master.
the poison placed in the glass?
It's this door.
What'd you press?
During the play,
Okay.
because we know it's within 30
Poison
minutes
is
of the death.
effective for 30 minutes. The Duel of Poison's cup scene occurred 45 minutes into the play, which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
All right, we did that.
Dunzo with that.
I think we made it through.
Come on, there's no time to slack off. We gotta keep going.
So the poison trick was actually set up during the performance.
The poison is effective for 30 minutes, but the Duel of Poison's cup scene occurred 45 minutes into the play. Which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
But that glass was on stage the whole time, wasn't it?
True, the set was fixed an hour before the play, and the glasses were already set on the shelf by then.
So the culprit slipped the poison in while everyone was watching.
That's a long hallway. Oh no.
Don't even trip.
Don't even trip, especially not a gay trip.
Gay trip. Gay trip.
Huh? It's them.
The culprit is Varna! There is no other explanation. It has to be her. Why me? Stop making such baseless accusations!
Oh, this is cool. It seems like we exonerate a girl for that task. Like, she couldn't have done it because she was on stage or in the wings the entire time. And she couldn't have brought it in.
Both Yoshiko and Kurane blame Waruna?
Stop it! I hate to see girls fighting each other.
Well, I guess that's good.
Yeah. I feel like it's like often like
who
a...
could have added poison to the glass was whoever was also on stage.
Yeah, like a fetishized thing?
Yeah, I feel like a common like perv thing is to be like, ooh, cat fight.
Yeah.
So that means it has to be Waruna. She's the culprit. No. No, no, no!
Imagine that was right. And we're just like done.
That's it. That's the whole mystery labyrinth. See
Murderer.
everyone.
That's all she wrote.
Murderer. No, 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 no!
What?
Ooh.
Yikes.
No!
She grew.
Women are terrifying!
True.
I'm not the culprit!
Well, you're one of them.
It's you! Yoshiko!
All right, what we got?
I'm not the culprit! It's you! Yoshiko! Yoshiko is in the audience. She killed the water gun with poison. She shot the poison straight into the glass. She could have used night vision to see.
Night vision?
She knew when the stage would be dark. So it's possible she prepared for that.
Okay. This is you.
They're saying Yoshiko is the murderer. Apparently, she waited for the lights to go out before pouring the poison.
But Yoshiko was in the audience. So could she really have poured it into the glass on stage?
Maybe you should look through the solution keys to see what happened to the glasses on stage.
Yeah, this is an absolutely wild theory. I need to research. Okay, so it's probably this in that they were placed upside down. No one's saying anything about that. All right. So I'll try this is my theory.
Not the culprit.
Yeah, this is a pretty wild theory.
I didn't even consider this could be a theory.
Yoshiko is in the audience. She killed the water
Yeah, I mean, you
gun
wanted
with
to know how the water gun came into play. So.
She shot the poison straight into the glass. She could have used
Slash through this
Next.
mystery. No, the wine glass was upside down on the shelf. Even if she did use a water gun, there's no way she could have done it since the glass was upside down.
Women are really tough.
Tetsuhiko's learning to appreciate women.
He is. He's learning to
not the culprit.
appreciate them for more than just their physical appearance.
That's gross.
And that's great. That's what we're all about here on this channel.
Kanai!
Oh, we've switched targets.
So we're not actually exonerating Warna.
No, we're exonerating the other
We're
two.
exonerating the other two.
Based on bullshit theories. Even though I believe it's all three.
I don't know. The water gun thing seems
pretty airtight.
Pretty airtight.
All right, what we got here?
I like how our rebuttal to that was she couldn't have done that. The glasses were upside down, as opposed to she couldn't have done that. That's insane.
No!
Oh, oh, shoot. This
In
is
the
just a repel.
face. Oh yes, this is just a repel. Is she?
No, I mean yes.
She's the one who poisoned the glass.
You said no first. That means you're locked in now.
Or Yoshiko.
Oh, these aren't marked to contradict, right?
Correct.
Like you want me to.
Blame me for it.
I missed it. It's probably she couldn't have poisoned the glass.
Damn.
So many self-serving arguments.
It's all made up. Use your powers of deduction and repel the contradiction.
No!
Dodging, dodging, dodging. Light on your feet. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She's the one who poisoned the glass.
Oh my god.
Ooh, in the face. You can't hit white ones anyway.
Oh. That's what I meant. These ones aren't like marked.
Oh, I didn't realize you were asking. I thought you were just observing these
No,
ones.
I
aren't
meant
marked.
like because I thought
Kurine did it. What's your reasoning?
I thought the reason to contradict that is because Kurine could not have poisoned it.
Got
because
it.
she was up on the catwalk.
Yeah, no, it was more basic than that.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you why Kurine is the culprit.
Thanks.
I like how she has like a little water gun.
And now we're gonna have right. I actually do want to take a look at these before we start. Can't hide anything. This is gonna be it.
No doubt Kurine's the culprit! She killed in a way only she could have!
Well,
In the
Kurine was on
face.
catwalk and mixed the poison into the glass using an eyedropper.
okay, well, this would have been a good
Kurine
use
used
for
an eyedropper to
eyedropper.
add the poison.
No.
No.
There were eye drops in Kurine's locker, but we don't know if there was any poison inside the containers.
So you can't refute that statement. But that solution key still seems helpful.
Yeah, I thought, someone might see her do that, and that would qualify as unusual behavior during the show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm also curious about whether or not Kurine could have put in the poison.
There's no doubt Kurine's the culprit.
Yeah.
So we don't have the eyedropper as one of the...
No, we don't.
Okay, got it.
We all we have is that she didn't do anything unusual. Like that's
Gotcha.
the correct key that I'm using.
Right. Yeah, they did say that was the right key.
Using an eyedropper. Kurine used an eyedropper to add the poison. She did it from the catwalk above. She dripped the poison right in.
Okay, I'm gonna try this for the exact same reason.
There we go. I guess the difference is that here they've now specified that she did it from the catwalk.
So it would have been visible.
Right.
Kurine wasn't the only person on the catwalk. Another member was working the lights.
Can I insert a small critique of the game?
Hit me.
I'm anxious to get it on my first run through before hearing what all of the statements are so I can pick the one that is best refuted by my solution key, because if I get to the end of a string and I hear their banter back and forth, it makes it too obvious. Like they'll point out it's the right solution key, or they'll give a really heavy-handed hint.
Right.
And I don't want that because I generally speaking don't need that. I'm along the right thought process. I wish there's a way to turn that off.
We could just skip past their banter when
Yeah.
we get to the end of a
That's true.
thing.
She claims Kurine didn't do anything suspicious during the performance.
Yeah, like I do think in Danganronpa they still do give a hint. But in Danganronpa,
These
I
hints.
also like, more so than with this game, with Danganronpa, I often want to listen to the whole thing one time because it's often like entertaining.
Right.
Because you have like all the different characters talking to each other and everything, and there's
Yeah.
often like silly stuff being said that you miss out on if you just hit the right thing right away.
100%.
Here that's less of a thing.
Yeah. The way my brain works is I like to hear everything to make sure, because like that last round was a good example of I knew what the argument was, I knew what the correct solution key was, and technically speaking, both statements could be refuted by the solution key I was using, but the second one was more clear. So I like to hear all of them so that I can compare and pick the one that I want to refute.
Right.
But if I do that and I hit the end, then it becomes
Then
a
you get
little
the
less
hints.
fun.
Yeah.
Because of that testimony, it's impossible Kurine added the poison from the catwalk.
True.
So it's proven that both Yoshiko and Kurine couldn't have added the poison to the glass. So Waruna really is the culprit. She's the one who snuck in the poison.
I thought you were better than that, Waruna. I thought you would compete with your performance fair and square.
I always knew something was off about her.
Oh, it's not me. It really isn't me.
Boom, boom.
Liar. Liar. Liar, 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 liar!
Get her.
Yeah, now we exonerate her.
We exonerate all of them. Exonerate everyone.
Because it definitely was Yoshiko who did that.
It definitely was what?
Yoshiko. She's the only one unaccounted for within the 30-minute period for part of it. All right, let's see.
What do we got?
Waruna's the culprit. She had a chance to add the poison herself. She moved to the shelf and then see.
Nope.
Her back is to
Oh, that was
Cotton
close.
and the audience. She added the poison from her pocket.
All right. Yeah. Dang it.
Ooh, missed it.
I always say I'm wary of swinging too early.
There's a like you don't want to swing way too early, but there's a pretty wide range. Like as
Okay.
long as it's like relatively close to you, you can hit it.
Maybe that's
All
not
it would take is practice.
I am gonna skip past the dialogue at the end.
Okay.
That's true.
And
Oh, they don't even speak it, so that's easier too.
she had a chance to add the poison herself. She moved to the shelf in one scene. Her back was to Cotton and the audience. She added the poison from her pocket.
All right. This is me.
This is the truth.
This is the truth. Bow, bow, bow.
No, Warner wasn't concealing anything on her person. The costumer confirmed it. So it wasn't possible for Warner to have brought the poison with her on stage.
Aw, they're all gone now.
Bye bye.
Dang.
Wait, so Waruna wasn't the culprit? Does that mean she didn't add the poison to the glass?
It's a fact that she didn't bring the poison on stage. So naturally, she couldn't have poisoned the glass.
She was on stage the whole time.
But then, what really happened here? I'm so confused.
Let's think about it and keep going.
So now we've exonerated 2 women based on reasonable theories, and we have exonerated 1 based on a bullshit theory that no one even thought about.
What if I use my disguise to get new information out of the 3 of them?
We did that.
It's no use. I already did that during the investigation.
That was that
5
was the whole
times.
thing.
Oh, you did, huh?
For sure. No doubt, no doubt.
But your disguise ability is incredible. It's like I was a completely different person.
True. True.
Makeup is one thing, but my voice and stature match too.
Stature is kind of crazy.
I use a voice changer to synthesize a new voice. If I've heard it even once, I can
Yeah, how do you
easily
do the
set it up.
stature thing?
I use tape to make your body appear thinner,
Oh.
or add padding for the opposite effect. Height can be adjusted by messing with your joints. What? Up to a certain point.
What do you mean?
But there are limits, given how it strains the body.
Martine is much taller than
If you
me.
explain it,
Yeah,
the more it
messing with
sounds
your
like you could
joints.
commit a lot of crimes pretty easily.
If I'm being honest, I must resist my urges every single day. It's a daily battle.
I like that you were like, I need to look at you
monster
for this.
inside me.
Desuhiko, that sounds more weird than cool.
Oh my god, this is tripping me out right now. You ran into a wall.
And a desk.
Why are you doing this? Why
It's
are you like
aesthetic.
this?
Oh! Creepy.
Huh? A dead end?
Oh, what? Come on, you
What are you
moron.
doing, Desuhiko?
A fool.
I'm pissed about this path being blocked, so I try to just ignore it. And
How did that work for you?
damn, it didn't work.
Oh, it didn't. Okay.
Doesn't seem like a question is gonna appear. Looks like it's a completely dead end. I guess we can't reach the truth by answering how was the poison mixed into the glass.
So this whole route was a waste?
Well, we did eliminate one of the possibilities. Sometimes the journey is just as important as the destination.
The journey. I like the sound of that. I'll use that for lyrics in my next song.
Anyway, let's use my convenient magic spell to return to where you select routes.
The convenient magic spell. Bye-bye.
No point in rushing. Let's take it nice and slow. Who wants a break?
We can't do that. There's a time limit to solving the mystery labyrinth.
Time limit? What happens when it runs out?
Well, your soul leaves your body and you're trapped wandering the mystery labyrinth forever.
That
Hate to
doesn't
see
sound
it.
good.
In the end, your soul will be absorbed into the mystery labyrinth and you disappear. In other words, you die.
Yikes.
Yuma, come on! We gotta get out of here!
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we know.
Master, which route do you want to take next?
All right, I'm just going to keep going in chronological order.
Keep going left to right.
Not ready to die yet. Let's hurry and investigate it.
Only you will die, though.
Come on, hurry up and decide.
Have you decided on a door to go through yet? Just pick one already.
Kind of interesting that only one of them have voice lines.
I
How
know.
was the
Has
poison
poison.
brought to the theater hall? You sure about that?
Are you sure? Are you certain?
I wonder
So,
what the answer to
our
this
goal
is.
here is to answer the question, how was the poison brought to the theater hall?
I assumed it was Yoshiko.
Speaking of, where did the poison used in the murder come from?
The chemistry lab in the school. It's a highly toxic experimental chemical.
Why not just take it from the chem lab and keep it hidden in your clothes or something?
The chemicals bottle was huge, so it's difficult to carry around in secret.
True.
Then they must have swapped the containers and brought it to the theater. That's gotta be it.
Mm-mm.
No, Desuhiko. Oh, God. Do you see what you've done?
Classic Desuhiko nonsense.
Do you see what you've caused? What you've wrought?
Oop! Cute.
Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in.
Snap out of it! It's time you showed off the fruits of my mentorship!
I like how she's just comfortably perched.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Come on, concentrate!
What was used to transport the poison? The glass. Okay, paintbrush.
There was a wet paintbrush in the chemistry lab. The
Nice.
culprit used it to carry out the poisoning.
Yeah,
They took the
transport is
poison
another, like,
out of the
weird
lab
word
by
there,
applying
but...
it with
Yeah.
the brush.
Yeah. What was the poison brushed onto? The glass.
The missing glass could be brought to the theater hall without drawing suspicion.
Okay, TBH, it would be
Culprit
really
poisoned
fun
the glass and brought it to the theater hall.
to drive through a school like this.
So fun. So fun.
You can do it, Master!
What happened to the other glass?
This way!
The culprit replaced the poisoned glass with the prop glass.
Uh-oh.
Shwoo?
Wee. Bye. Nice knowing you.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
You dead? You're dead
We're
now.
not done yet. It's just getting started.
At least we now know how the poison was brought in. The culprit used a paintbrush from the chemistry lab and directly applied the chemical onto the backup glass.
Yeah, if it's the same kind of glass as the prop on stage, it could be brought into the theater without suspicion.
But the chemical is only lethal for 30 minutes, right? Even if it was prepared before the performance, it takes about 45 minutes before the Duel of Poison Cup scene.
True.
That's way too late!
Right, so how about that, Yuma?
Hang on. There is one person who could have brought the poison in before it expired.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Run to her.
Is it James Bond?
That'd be incredible.
Good night.
See you tomorrow. Choose your fighter.
You're supposed to pick the right one here, yeah? Can you do it, Yuma?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Who are you choosing? Who's your fighter?
Gee, I wonder.
Is it Warna?
I was in the audience the whole time.
You were not.
I couldn't do it from the stage.
True.
There's no way I could have done that. I was in the audience the whole time.
Shut the fuck up.
Ow. You just sliced her in the face.
Yoshiko, it was you, wasn't it?
What? Me?
The only way to use a poison with a 30-minute expiration, 45 minutes into a play, is to bring it during the performance.
Yup.
But Warna was acting on stage the whole time, and Kurane was managing the lights on the catwalk.
Sorry about it.
Yoshiko, you were working backstage, so you were the only one who could move about freely.
And move about freely you did.
In
You
fact,
sure did.
You arrived late to the theater hall after the performance had already begun.
So true.
You were about 15 minutes late, which is 30 minutes before the duel of poisoned cups. Just enough time for the poison to be lethal.
So it was you.
You brought the poison and got Kaden to drink it.
No, it's not me.
She's running.
Go.
She ran away! Yuma!
She's
after her.
bolting.
She's zooming.
Zoom, zoom. Motherfucker.
Gotta go.
Wait, that easy! My master loves hunting down prey on the road!
Why are we just leisurely jogging?
Not a dog!
Where'd she go?
We fully lost her. That's troubling.
Which way'd she go?
Right.
Of course.
So true.
There's only one way to determine that.
What was the glass put in to be transported? We have no evidence of a pouch that I know of. So.
Wait, you didn't talk
Oh,
to
sorry.
people.
I didn't even realize that was an option.
What are you doing, Sid?
Don't even trip. I got it wrong. So now we can.
Which way'd she go?
I meant to do
Come
that.
on, hurry up and decide!
Oh, this is literally the same line that she keeps saying.
Yup.
That's so weird. And actually,
There
You're-
was evidence of a pouch.
you're right that there is no pouch in our solution keys, but it has come up somewhere else. Yoshiko's pouch was one of the facts on the loading screen.
Oh, weird.
Yep.
Hilarious. Obscure.
It was like talking about something about
As
like
a
it being like a
production
Gucci
assistant,
pouch or
Yoshiko
something.
always had a
Oh,
bag
funny.
with her. In it, she carried the glass with poison brushed on.
I didn't even know she has
The
one on
glass
her.
would be small enough to fit in the bag, and even if someone saw it, she could say it's just a prop.
Yeah, it's kind of like a fanny pack style pouch.
The one to her
she
side
could
that's
pick
Yeah.
keeping her like
her
sweater
role in
pushed
her
up.
role as
Yeah.
a
Exactly.
production assistant.
What's up, girl?
We got you.
But you know what? It doesn't feel right chasing after a girl like this.
He's
Okay.
growing.
Okay. Okay,
Seriously.
Desahiko.
Hey, time to cough it up! You did it, didn't you?
Not me. I didn't do it.
You certainly did part of
You
it.
think crying will save you? Well, you're right. You're so cute. Hey, come here.
Knock it off, Desuhiko!
Oh, it's all good. With my kind of charisma, I can make anyone a fan.
Oh my god.
She might even lead us all the way to our goal.
Hi,
Why
ladies.
do you always get all the attention, Yoshiko?
You're such an ass-kissing bimbo.
Who?
Were you jealous when Kaden took your spot?
Is that why you killed her?
Swoop. Oh, God.
Hypocrite!
We're skipping straight to the exonerating her stage.
True.
What? Hey, that's way too mean. Even if she is the culprit, I'm sure she has a heartbreaking reason why.
Me, one of my favorite characters, trying to be evil.
I didn't do it.
no spoilers, but you in chapter four
Yep.
of DR2.
Yup. This chapter 4s get you.
Chapter 4s are
Brutal.
it's the even numbered ones. Chapters 2 and chapters 4 are generally the ones that really get you.
Okay, I want to look at them. Borna was acting. Yoshiko always watches you late. Didn't leave before the blackout. I'm guessing it's gonna be this as the only one about her.
The hypocrite Yoshiko is the culprit.
Oh, look, they're all mystery phantoms.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh,
Yoshiko!
only Yoshiko could have brought the poison.
No, no, no! I'm not the culprit! Yoshiko took the poison glass and swished out the glass on the shelf, secretly in the dark.
That's probably it.
I didn't do it!
Let me
No
take a
one
look
can
again.
swap the glasses!
So I don't remember what this one is, but I suspect possibly that a fact that is relevant here,
Is that she would have had to have gone on stage before switching them?
and there was the other solution key that said that there wasn't enough time to get on stage during
Yeah.
the blackout.
I think that's right, which would make this the secretly during the dark. Skip, 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 skip,
Skipping,
skip,
skipping,
skip.
skipping.
I'll be direct with you.
The hypocrite Yoshiko is the culprit!
Only you could have brought the poison.
Only Yoshiko! No, no, no! I'm not the culprit! Yoshiko took her poison glass
She did do
And
that.
she ate it.
and swished out the glass on the shelf, secretly in the dark. This is the truth.
There you go. Get him.
Get them all.
When Yoshiko returned to the theater hall, she sat at the right edge in the front row for the rest of the show. She would have had to move from the audience onto the stage to reach the shelf and swap glasses.
Indeed.
But that's impossible. The lights were only out for 5 seconds.
True.
Even if she ran over, someone would have heard her footsteps.
For sure.
So Yoshiko couldn't have been the one who swapped the glasses during the performance.
This is true and a flaw in my theory. Because I don't know who swapped the glasses. She comes in with it. I mean, it has to be Warna. Warna must have come off stage and put it on. She must have, like, come down or something. But, I mean, even then, it's only 5 seconds.
It is only 5 seconds. You killed them.
Sorry.
All 3 of them.
Oh, she disappeared. So Yoshiko wasn't the culprit?
She did bring the poison from the chem lab into the theater, though, right? The method was already explained.
For sure, for sure.
But still, she's not the culprit?
Not alone.
If she couldn't have swapped the glasses on the shelf, she can't be the one who committed the crime.
Let's keep going for now. There may be more ahead.
It had to be Warna somehow got it on stage and put it down, and then
All this is making me
Kanai.
scared of women.
Spotlight
I wish
it.
Shinigami would comfort me.
Give me a hug, Shinigami.
Oh, but I'm committed to Master.
She's committed.
She's a monogamous
Damn
queen.
it! I should give up my memories and sign a pact with the Death God too, then.
True.
Quick, Yuma! Punch me in the back of the head as hard as possible.
How does that?
Let's not.
How? Okay. I'm not really sure how that achieves your goals there, buddy. But sure.
Do what you gotta do. Ooh, another dead
Unless
end.
you are saying that Yuma should punch you so hard in the back of the head that you lose your memories, which is
No matter
insane.
what we try, it's always a dead end.
Are you sure that's the case? What if there's something that makes the wall collapse?
Doesn't seem like it. Nothing can be done here.
So this doesn't lead to who it is, even if we solve how was the poison brought to the theater hall?
Seems that way. We should turn back for now. With my magic, we'll be there in a snap.
Zoom. Does this make a difference?
Zoom, zoom, zoom. If you press Hocus Pocus, nothing will happen.
Oh, sure.
They probably have like some dialogue or something, but it will then make you pick soon.
And then there was
Alright,
one.
Time to start over. Which route do you want to pick?
Where are we heading? You got a tough decision here for you.
Here's the last one. We got this, Yuma.
Now is Shinigami gonna say the same line?
100%.
Come on, hurry up and decide.
Sure has. I can't believe that she only says one line this whole time and they couldn't voice it.
Yeah, very strange. You would think that that would be the
You
one
wanna
voiced.
go with how was the poison glass chosen?
Unless maybe that's why they didn't voice it, because they didn't want to be like obviously
Super obvious
reusing the same line.
With the same intonation. And this, I'm pretty confident, is the spotlight method, based on what was written in Karen's journal.
Jeez.
In her script, you mean?
Script, yes, right.
Everywhere we go is mega creepy. Is there somewhere we can take a break?
No.
Rest wherever you want. In fact, you can rest for all of eternity. Anyway, how did the culprit get the victim to choose the glass with poison in it? The glasses were mixed around on stage, after all.
Would you mind telling me the sequence of events that happened when the glasses were shuffled? It's no fair otherwise.
No, you don't get to know.
I don't know about being fair, but here's exactly what happened. The Duel of Poisoned Cups scene began around 45 minutes into the performance. At the start, the victim, Karen, brought the glasses and bottle from the shelf that's on the set. Karen then took out the poison vial from her pocket and poured it into one of the glasses. But the vial was just a prop. It didn't have any real poison in it.
Correct.
After that, the glasses were shuffled.
Whoa! What's going on here? It's not like we're trying to find the lost ark or something.
It's all right. We can keep going by solving mysteries.
Right, now concentrate.
Who shuffled the
shuffled
glasses
the
during the
glasses
Duel
during-
of Poison Cups?
Both of them.
Must be it.
You did it.
The two people on stage who took turns shuffling the glasses were Aruna and Karen.
Who chose a glass first?
Must be it.
The first person to choose a glass was Karen.
Which glass had the poison?
Must be it.
Warner placed her mouth
Look at
on the
you.
glass, but she didn't die.
Breezing
so
along.
far.
Only the glass Karen chose contains poison.
This way.
You nailed
Equals
that.
MC squared.
Yeah, you haven't seen that yet?
I thought I was done for.
That's cool for you.
That is school for you.
Quit being lazy and get a move
That's
on.
actually the first thing you learn in school.
And cows, obviously.
Yeah, they don't teach you what E, M, or C mean until much later, but
Hey,
you know that
Are
E
you
equals
sure
MC
that the
squared.
glass Cotton took had poison in it? Isn't it possible both of them were poisoned?
Warna drank from the other glass and didn't die. That has to mean only Karin's glass had the poison.
That is interesting. I didn't remember if she actually drank
Then
from it.
how did the culprit get Karin to pick the glass with the poison?
Yes, they did both drink from it.
Well, maybe the
From their
culprit
respective
wasn't
glasses.
after Karin specifically. They didn't care who wound up drinking the poison.
That
His
is a
theory
theory.
again.
I'm not sure about that. I think Karin absolutely was the target.
Absolutely.
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 Absolutely. Positively. Gotta go.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Kanai, how's it going? Fancy meeting you here.
Hey, this one's a cutie.
I see
Stop
you doing
that.
the hands. Stop.
Not the
She's totally
hands.
my type. My heart.
Did,
I am in love.
did you just run closer to continue doing the hands?
Stop. Not like this.
That is a crime, Desahiko. You have committed criminal
That's a crime.
activity.
That's menacing.
The culprit is Waruna.
Seriously?
Kanai tells all.
Thanks for telling us.
And it's done.
You're so gullible. She's obviously lying.
You serious? That was a lie?
Got him.
It's no lie. Waruna knew which glass was poisoned. Either the glass with the poison was filled just a bit higher up, or she marked the right glass beforehand. Knowing that, Waruna prompted Karin to select the glass which contained the poison.
Those are not like terrible theories.
Not a horrible theory.
Like somehow marking the glass
How?
makes sense.
Only the two of them were on stage. She could guide Karin through the scene. Before or after each line of dialogue, she could have easily signaled her with gestures or glances.
It's like in that one episode of is it Sherlock? Where they like basically convince someone to do something by using like they want someone to pick like the red like diamonds, the red gems.
Mm-hmm.
And so they like keep like pointing to like red objects in the room and stuff to like prime them towards it.
True.
I don't remember if that's Sherlock or if I'm thinking of something else, but oh no, that's an episode of White Collar, is what that is.
I have never seen White Collar.
It's really good.
But I do remember this.
Highly recommend White Collar.
All of this does remind me of the Sherlock episode with the cabbie, where they there's like the two pills.
Yes, of course.
Obviously, the like not prisoner's dilemma, but the mind swap.
It's like the same thing in Princess Bride.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out. I don't think she's saying anything super questionable.
Ooh.
Glass?
Yes. No.
No. Yes.
This be?
Yes. Yo.
Gotta go.
Did Warna know which glass had the poison?
Yes.
Get it? We have to pick the right one. I'm counting on you, Yuma.
Let me.
Right.
Do you want to clarify? Is it beforehand?
I'm going to clarify this question. This means after the glasses had been shuffled.
After the glasses had been shuffled. So obviously you know that my theory is that the spotlight was put on the correct one. So are we saying before the spotlight was put on?
This
but
means
just based
after they were shuffled, but before the spotlight. Like
so
basically,
solely based on the glasses.
Correct.
Okay. I think the answer still must be yes, because she must have put it in, like, they clearly had an arrangement beforehand of like put the spotlight on the right glass. So for the plan to work out, she had to shuffle it into that position.
I will remind you, both Warna and Karin shuffled the glasses, and Warna shuffled first, then Karin.
Right. Okay. So okay. So Warna gets the glasses. She knows which one's poison when she gets it. Right? Like however she gets it. Is my theory.
Based on your theory.
Is my theory. She's shuffling them slower than normal.
Yes.
Which we know from one of the other
hear
girls.
That. Correct.
So I think it is possible that she just did that kind of blindly. Sorry, Warren shuffles first and then Karin?
I believe so. I could be wrong about that, but I believe so.
Okay. If you have someone overhead who's watching, right? They certainly know which one is which is all that's really important, because they then spotlight the one that they know is poisoned for Karin to take first. So by my theory,
yes.
It's ultimately irrelevant whether Warren knows, but if she shuffled first and she's shuffling slower than normal, then yes, I assume that she still does know. Because she gets a poisoned one.
Right.
She fills them up.
Correct.
Say she puts the poison one on the right, then she's shuffling them slowly
Right.
with some level of intention.
Yes. But then Karin shuffles them.
Then Karin shuffles them, and at that point, she can't really...
So,
this question's saying at the end.
Yes, this
at
question
the end
is
of all
saying,
shuffling.
This question is saying after all shuffling is done,
But before the spotlight.
before spotlighting.
Then no, I don't think she could know because Karin shuffled them. And she was turned away in play. But I think that Kurane does know. I don't know what that means.
What? It's that glass! I told you Arana is the culprit! Why? Don't you believe me?
No.
Why doesn't anyone believe me?
Oh, wait, don't cry. I'm completely helpless against the woman's tears.
Me.
Yeah.
But Karin filled the glasses. Warna wouldn't have been able to tell which one had poison just by the amount of liquid.
Well, how about marking the glass itself?
No. The prop master testified that there wasn't a single mark on either glass.
That is true.
No, they were spotless. We can't let anything happen to the glasses our actors use.
Oh, really? I'm surprised you investigated that much. Are you sure you're a rookie, Yuma?
Which I, at the time, took to mean that the poison couldn't have been painted on the glasses because you would think that that would leave a spot. But I suppose that's not necessarily true. And also, she was inspecting them beforehand.
She was inspecting them when the play first started.
Right.
It was all thanks to your forte.
So it's thanks to me. I knew it.
Oh my god, we don't need to buff up his ego.
I didn't lie! No one believes me! Everyone else is lying! Why won't you believe me?
Like everyone in the world?
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people that
That's
are
a lot of
lying. We killed her.
The mystery labyrinth is a reflection of the real world, right? Then maybe what she's crying about is...
A reflection of the real world.
Then she must have grown up surrounded by a bunch of scumbags. That's it. I'll warm her up with my charisma once we're back in the real world.
He's
Good
got
job,
a lot to do when he gets
He does have a lot. He has a big old checklist.
Exactly what a scumbag would say.
And unfortunately, he's going to remember nothing.
All right, guess we should head back out.
Head back out. But through this door specifically.
Yes. And we-
Anyway, the two glasses got shuffled, right? So the odds were 50-50. Maybe she just relied on luck. If she hit her target, perfect. If not, who cares?
That's tough.
I doubt it.
That's risky.
But it's impossible to get the victim to pick a specific glass after shuffling
It's impossible.
Incorrect.
Man, why did the culprit even do this? It's way too much trouble to pull off a murder in the middle of a performance.
Now
I'll say-
that's a good question.
Mad trust
Maybe there's a reason why it had to be done during the play.
between Warren and Kurane.
Huh? What do you mean?
If your theory is correct, then yes.
Because Warren would have had
The
to trust that
culprit had to
Kurane
make the
watched
victim choose
correctly.
the poison
Right.
glass on stage for some reason. If that's the case, there could be a trick involving the stage itself.
Gotta go.
Ooh, seems like maybe not. Do.
Do I have to pick my woman again? How did the culprit make Karin choose the poisoned glass?
How?
So, now
Spotlight.
we gotta prove how the poison glass was picked. You got this, Yuma?
I got
Yeah,
this.
I'll do my best.
This is like the thing that you were like most clear about.
Yeah.
Spot selection. It's the candelabra.
Oh?
You mean somebody on stage gave the signal?
No, the spotlight.
I think it just you weren't like pointing to.
I pointed where the spotlight's crossed.
Yeah, I think it just like registered that as like a generic point for some reason.
The two of them on stage couldn't have known which cup was poisoned.
Well, that means this place has nothing to do with it then.
This game is gaslighting me.
If you're trying to do the spotlights,
Yeah, can you tell?
I don't know for sure. I would think to try like the tops.
Oh, up here. Ah,
Here,
I forgot I could move the camera.
Yeah.
this is it. That's right, the spotlight. The culprit used the spotlight to get caught in to select the poisoned glass.
The spotlight? How?
They put a
The
hypnotic
culprit told
pattern in the
Cotton to take
spotlight.
whichever glass the spotlight hit first. As a matter of fact, Cotton's script had a
Yup.
note written in her own handwriting.
That is true.
It said, "Take the glass the spotlight hits first."
No way!
The table was directly under the catwalk with the spotlight. So from here, you could see how the shuffling was done.
Cool that he just hopped up there.
If you know
He
that
just
much,
leaped.
then it's pretty much solved.
Just a straight leap, 30 feet in the air. Oh, we got our crew. Now I think you have to select your fighter.
Choose your fighter.
Who made Karin pick the poison glass?
You know.
Yuma.
It can't be me.
True.
It's not me.
True.
It's not me.
Incorrect.
That's wrong.
Someone who managed the lighting during the performance indicated the poison glass to Cotton. Kurane. She was in charge of the lights on the catwalk.
Yup.
They're turning. On her.
It was you.
Whoa, what's going on?
Not the gun.
Yeah, I like that she
I
just
always
has
thought
this
you were
water
gloomy
gun this
and
whole time.
creepy. But I didn't think you'd actually murder someone. On top of that, you used the sacred props from our play.
Sacred props.
I
Sacred.
knew you'd murder someone one of these days. Why don't you take responsibility and just die? Everything would be better if you just disappeared. I didn't do it. I'm not the culprit.
Not the culprit.
It's not supposed to be like this. Why can't everyone be nice to me?
True.
I too wish that everyone was nice to me. So I can relate. Reasoning deathmatch.
All right, I want to review these for sure. Okay, the costumes were given a final check. We already used that. Kurane's idea to shine the spotlight on the wine glass after the shuffling scene. So my guess is she says something like, "I just did the cues I was told," and this contradicts it. Nothing unusual that actually
Not the
exonerates her. So.
Me. You committed the crime. You're the worst, Kurane.
You suck.
You used the sacred stage for murder.
Sacred
You
stage.
slipped the poison into the glass, didn't you?
Oh, well, that's wrong.
You knew which glass had the poison. So you just shined the spotlight on it. Kurane is the culprit after all.
Okay. Oh,
Ow, you just dodged into
All
that.
right.
You just completely went right
I know.
into it.
I know. All right. Yeah, so this actually contradicts
Not
the
the culprit.
idea that she put it in there.
Right?
Wouldn't have committed the crime.
You're the worst, Kurune. You used the sacred stage for murder. You slipped the
You're
poison
wrong.
into
The stage
glass,
isn't
didn't
sacred.
you?
This is the truth.
Sorry, that doesn't make any sense.
How could she have done that?
Poison is neutralized after 30 minutes, but the murder occurred 45 minutes into the play.
True.
In other words, the poison had to have been poured into the glass after the play began.
True.
It's interesting that obviously how I think these women work together is all interconnected, but they're trying to split it up into piecemeal sizes, so they have to keep it pretty cabined off. Like, we currently can talk about how it's impossible that she put the poison in the glass, but we've already figured out who put the poison in the glass, more or less, or like how it was done and the timeline on which it was done and who had
Right.
access to it, which was Yoshiko. So, but they can't say that because they don't know the order that we're going to go through them, and they're keeping the questions very cabined
Right,
off.
like we're treating the case like it is multiple distinct events.
When really it all did meld together into a single seamless plan.
But Kurune was up in the catwalk even before the play started. She was up there the whole time, too. If that's the case, it's impossible for Kurone to have poured the poison.
Couldn't have done it. Dead, dead.
Bye, ladies.
We deceased them. And her.
Bye, lady.
Oh, everyone's gone.
Wait, what's going on? Kurone isn't the culprit? Didn't you say Kurone used the spotlight to get Karen to pick the poison glass?
Yes, but she couldn't have poured the poison into the glass herself, which means she can't be the culprit.
Not the sole culprit.
So that means the culprit is... I don't get it at all! I give up!
Well done. Good job,
Well, the
Dasiko.
map keeps going, so let's think about it as we go.
Let's keep on keeping on.
Onward.
That sword sure is sharp, Yuma. Can you cut through anything with it?
Yes.
The solution blade is effective on anything inside the mystery labyrinth. Anger Master, and he'll cut you in half.
Exactly.
Don't do it, Yuma! You and I are pals, aren't we? My man!
My man.
God.
I'd never do anything like that.
Yeah, I know that. I just had a gut reaction to what she said, you know?
Ugh, we could have threatened him into becoming Master's loyal slave.
Only while we're in this mystery labyrinth, though, because he'll forget everything once we leave.
True. Dang. Oh, no. Not the right.
Not the right way.
This one is the one you want me
That's
to run
the bad
into.
wall.
Thank God.
What's going on here? It's a dead end.
Yeah, we've seen those
Classic.
before.
It doesn't seem like there's a hidden question here. This really is a true dead end.
True.
A true dead end?
It means you can't reach the truth just by answering, how was the poison glass chosen?
Then it was all a waste of time? Well, they should have at least left us a treasure chest or something.
This is the third one we've done, just so you go.
Hey, Yuma, it's your fault for picking this route.
Yep, you're right. It is
This
my
happened
fault.
on every route, just so you go.
What?
Well, reaching a dead end is expected inside a dungeon. Think of it as stamping out one possibility and move on.
Move on.
Oh, totally. Oh, you are always right, Shinigami.
You change your tune awful quick.
For
Yeah, well, he's doing the
let's
hands.
head back to where the roots change. Time for a convenient magical spell.
And we will go ahead and use that convenient magical spell next time. Yeah, we've got through the routes, and where do things go from here? They've all led to dead ends. How do we reconcile this? Who knows? Truth be told, here on Judicious Mockery, we're still completely in the dark as to how this this murder may have been committed.
No clue what happened.
So I guess we'll just have to see what happens next time.
We'll hopefully piece it together on the next episode.
Anyway, see you all then.
Bye.
Bye.